What's going on, guys? It's Travis Moody here yet again from A Toy Kinda Mood. Got another exclusive review for you today. It's the Marvel Legends series 85th anniversary Hulkbuster, and I've got an interesting story for you on this one. Shout out to Dan, Ryan, Dwight, Jesse, and the other Dan for an amazing panel. They lined up a bunch of figures across the table. You know me, I reviewed Stalker before I even started doing reviews. Got some big numbers on that 2 years ago. Was stalking, I was preying on these Marvel Legends figures. Now, which one hasn't been done yet? And it was clearly that this was the biggest of the bunch. And I was sitting right in front of it. But I was like, they'll probably do a quick 5-10 minute Q&A and you get to pick which figure you want. So I ran to the microphone before Ryan even said anything about a Q&A. And of course, there was a stampede to the tables at the end of the panel to grab it. Yep. But shout out to my superhero of the day, Ray Coda, came through and let me borrow this for the review. What a great guy. Thank you so much, Ray, for hooking up A Toy Kinda Mood. And we're going to get into a quick review. Of course, I don't have any Iron Men figures with me or nor Hulks or anything like that. We're going to have to deep dive into that when I do an 85th anniversary ranking video. I promise we'll go deeper into the comparisons and all that. But for now, I just wanted to give you a quick look at what we got. Since this is the first Marvel Legends Hulkbuster since the Toy Biz Legendary Riders back in 2005. Then, of course, in 2015, we had the Diamond Select Marvel Select Hulkbuster that was reissued again, and our favorite year of all time, 2020. Ugh. And, of course, we've seen various MCU Hulkbusters in the past few years. But nothing like this Hulkbuster. It's actually based on, as you can see in the back of the package art, the modern ID Grunoff Model 31 Argonaut design from 2006, instead of maybe the traditional 90s style, but that's all right. 85th anniversary is celebrating all 85 years, not just the deep, deep past. And inside the packaging, you get this beautiful celebrating 85 years of Marvel art with all the iconic logos of Marvel Comics lore. So really cool there. They've done a great job, despite some of the packaging controversies we've had throughout all of Hasbro in the past year or so. They're doing their best they can with Marvel. Finally, some comic book art and great logo decals. Obviously, the first thing we're going to want to look at is the scale of it all. And I have to apologize. A piece of my ring light tripod thing got lost or something, maybe in a taxi. I don't know where it is. So there's no way for me to hook up my phone to the tripod. I got to basically go handheld while controlling the light. This is a lot of fun. Guerrilla style reviewing. It is what it is in A Toy Kinda Mood, but it's Comic-Con. We got to deal with it and all, but we'll do our best. But as you can see, it scales beautifully with Once a Man Cobra Commander. Pretty crazy, but no, get out of there, you rabbit snake. But let's get the real thing in there. There is the scale of the two figures. Yeah, it's going to feel like we're on the USS Flag as I use this handheld, doing my best to keep it straight. But anyway, you got Cobra Commander lined up, and you can see the scale. That is a 1/12 6-inch scale figure on the right. Man, he's almost twice the size. He's about a size and a third. He's about, they say he's 9 inches, but from that angle, man, he's pretty gigantic. He's ginormous. He's beautiful. And I apologize again, ring lights all over the place. Gonna be a little shiny up in here, over here in the hotel, but being right away, just a majestic thing. Beautiful paints all the way around, the gold splashing against the dark reds. All that mechanical interior there, like several different lining, pistons, all kind of cool stuff. Nuts and bolts, if you will. All the shoulder pauldrons, or that shoulder pauldron alone is bigger than the torso of Cobra Commander. So pretty outstanding there, but let's get into it. You got this amazing like netted bumblebees, not the bees, but you got all this hive logo type stuff. Just really great, like vents up in the shoulder. You got the gold lining on the torso. You got the extremis chest arc reactor protector there. You got all kind of just amazing detail. They did not mess around. Got the cool face sculpt. Looks all like one piece. Even got like little details there in the cheeks of the face of the iron armor. Is pits there on the shoulders. Have these like pistons striking through. Man, it's really dope. You got all this under gear. We're crotch watching. It's what we do on ATKM. You got this really awesome knee guard, knee protection, knee armor. And then just look at the different detail. You got different sets of gold on gold action. Again, you get almost like a vinyl feel to it that kind of matches this, just to a tighter scale. So really sick there. Of course, you got your standard detailing on all Iron Man gloves and armor and everything like that. But you got deco underneath the boots. Just crazy, just spinning giant spinning like screws or nuts or washers or whatever, like crazy stuff there. And then the same thing, you got kind of like, I don't know what, I keep using the word piston, like Detroit basketball, but we got that kind of metal, just giving it a metal feel, you know, to something so big, red and plastic, but all the way around. Look at this detail on the back. This is insane. And this is pre-armored up. So just crazy, all the little like vents and doodads and gadgets and everything like that. So just a quick look at all the detail there. One fun detail here on the reactor is it's actually empty, so when you place the armor it will clamp on and you have all this extra detail there. But really cool that, see from this angle, there you go, it's almost like caved in. So I wonder if there'll be like separate pieces that you could put in addition to what we get here. All right, accessory time. It does come with this back end of the chest plate with these holes that you'll put these smokestacks in, which I'll show you in just a sec, but just show you the detail. It's like big giant turnstile fans, and there's even detail right here in the creases, almost like a vinyl addition. And then there's the inside. It's like, man, you're getting all this crazy detail just inside an armor that you're never actually going to see in like photography or anything like that. Just wild that they went this distance. And you think about it, $55 figure, right? Big boy. You're getting all, they're pouring a lot of money into all this detail. And then here's the front with the arc reactor, gold. And we'll snap that on in a sec, but just kind of giving you an idea of what it looks like. And we're going pitties. You got all the piston pitties. Is that a new term? Hashtag piston pitties. Yeah, cool. Then you got this ribbed up armor, give it a nice like overall look. And of course you got detail in there. And as you can see, it pops right in. All right, guys, so my phone is actually magically floating in the air so I can show you the articulation. So that's the kind of dedication Trab mood will go for the audience and the reviews. But anyway, just want to go over some of the articulation here. You got the arms, and it's got triple pinless. No, you got pins are right here, guy. There's the pins, the pistol pins, the pity pistol pins. But anyway, you know, you obviously single jointed. It's just massive. But you do have less range here on like what you would think. Almost looks like a butterfly because you got the armor. The armor, does it feel like it's snapped on? Here we go. Give me a look here. Yeah, see? I don't know if I got it all snapped in, snapped on. Here we go. It feels secure. Giving you an overall look at the upper torso armor there, but coming down, and it doesn't have it has a lot of range, but once I put this armor on, it feels like it has a little less. So armor on, armor all. So let's go clean some floors, or this executive desk that I'm doing the review on. But as you could pull apart the shoulder pauldrons, you have this like, you have these damn like screws or whatever. So it's got this nice, obvious like a PVC plastic to pull this up to offer, you know, shoulder range. You can go all the way almost around, but you got to be careful that I wouldn't go any further than that because you might rip this out. You know, you don't want to end up wearing that out over time. And this isn't even my toy, so I gotta be careful. Thanks again, Ray, for allowing this to happen. I can't wait to get mine, man. It's gonna be a while, but you got, look at that. You got double pinless knees. Freaking amazing, right? Awesome. Absolutely terrific. But on here, yeah, you get the single elbow joint, just to give you a clear example there. But just, I don't want to mess around with this too much, but you can see there's more mechanic interior. But again, this is just an absolutely almighty beast of a piece that they did for this 85th anniversary. Now let's throw those smokestacks on the back. Boom, right there, clamps right on. And away we go. Pretty cool. I wonder if there's like smoke effects that we could use. We've got a waist pivot. It goes 360. We've got a rocker torso, and it actually goes back right there. So you get a full, let's see if we can see a full extension. And then this is forward is standard, you know, and he's got amazing 360 head articulation. Look at that. It's freaking cool. Let's see, tilt side to side. A little bit of give there, but again, like that's about as much as the ab articulation. But I mean, look at this thing. This thing can really pose, you know, with the best of it. Again, I'm not like the greatest poser, man. You don't have any toe articulation or anything like that. As far as the feet, you got a rocker, and it does go up and down. So you do have a vertical hinge there, but it doesn't go like too crazy. Let's see if we can, yeah, it kind of goes more down. It's because it's prevented by some of this armor piece. Again, this is like a soft PVC, allow for better knee movement and all that. So underneath here, can check out the details there. But yeah, let's try to get this guy in like a cool pose. Like, what's with the Heisman poses this weekend, huh? But yeah, I mean, this guy's got pretty good range. He can absolutely do a Jean-Claude Van Damme. Not bad at all. And again, those toes kind of splits that way, splits this way. Almost a Van Damme, right? Pretty good. And then as far as how high he's going to kick, you know, we've been hearing a lot about Hulkamania. How about Hulkbuster Mania with the big boot? And it's all about Hulkbuster Mania. Boom! We did it. We did it, guys. Might as well go for the pin. No, I'm kidding. All right, and I saved the best for last. Of course, this pops off. As you can see, amazing detail in there. Again, just no expense left on the table. Even the neck for Tony, just spin around. You got this ball peg here, full 360 on the neck. Of course, it comes with Tony's face. Let's get a nice look at Tony. Here we go. Yeah, it's Bobby. It's Bobby Bear. Shout out to Bobby. I wanted to ask his question, and there was no question, and I would have got his question in and a free Hulkbuster. But instead, it's my dude Ray's. All good in the hood. We're all a family in the Marvel Legends community, at least today. Bobby's just looking like wondering why he's not at Comic-Con. I miss you, Bobby. We would have been a lot of fun sitting in the Marvel Legends panel, dude. But yeah, we'll give you a full 360 around. And again, kind of pops off. Maybe we can tighten that up. Yeah, kind of. I don't know if it really pops in. Again, I don't want to go too ham on this fig. It's not mine. So I can't wait to get it and mess around with it. But you get this cool hairstyle there. Clear blue eyes. Really good. Got the extension of the Hulkbuster armor there. All this different detail and everything like that. So really dope all the way around. Of course, head swaps. And this is what we're going to get, guys. Let's see. We'll head swap with a Cobra Commander. I mean, a little blue tack can't hurt, right? It just feels good knowing that we can do this. This is insane. I was once a man and now I'm a machine. Ah, you're just damn crazy. But yeah, G.I. Joe Classified head sculpt. At least this one, as you can see, it won't fit on there. But Marvel Legends, I think, going forward will. And not one person made mention that I forgot to review this accessory. When it was over, the damn thing was on the floor. That's what happens when you review figures at Comic-Con and the hotel and just all that madness. But I figured I'd show you guys that. It's that like cracked skull kind of thing. I wonder if Hulk can just hold it in his hands and just be like, I'm destroying this. I'm over. Real cool. A lot of fun. And the last thing we got are these fisties. We got these awesome punching, Hulk smashing hands, of course, with Tony. But man, this is a really excellent figure. I love it. I wish I could do more with it and pose with it, but it's not mine. Thanks again, Ray, for letting me do this review. I'm ever grateful. It's so much fun to get some stuff and have a lot of fun with it, and I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful Comic-Con. But in the meantime, it's Whiskey Score, which always gets controversial when we're talking Tony. I'm going to go 4.75 out of 5. I think this figure is absolutely amazing. It's worth every penny. Hell, I could have had it for free, but it went to a better person than I, that's for sure. It's awesome. I think all the detail, the amount of articulation you could do with this thing, just, it's all about detail, detail, detail for me. And just an incredible revolution of what Marvel Legends is doing all the way back from Diamond Select stuff back in 2015. And then, of course, all the way in Toy Biz in 2005. The team crushed it and had a very solid panel. I can't wait to talk about all that on Sunday at a Toy Kind of Mood. We're going to cover, of course, everything Hasbro that we've seen at the convention and much, much more. Jada Toys and all that. But in the meantime, guys, I'm Trav Moody for Comic-Con, for the Toy Owl, for a Toy Kind of Mood. Please like if you're new to the channel because you're checking out this review and you're like, oh, dude, this is the first time seeing this channel. Please like the channel. But for now, guys, it's Trav Moody. I'll catch you guys on Toy Owl or at Comic-Con. A couple days left. Peace.